Now from in now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Seared down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. His past history against John Lester. He's hitting .437. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. Now Lester's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lester, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when he turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count offering on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Anthony.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. To short. And there's out number 2. Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got 3 base hits and 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Popped him up. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
2-1 now. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Howe is there, 2 gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. His past history against John Lester, he has a 3-for-12 line. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that?
Got him looking. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Javier Baez.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun has a read on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Schwarber.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 2. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
A swing and a miss. Stepping up now, Manny Pena. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 9.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Third inning, no score to this point. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's Baez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Hit out towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Ready now, Addison Russell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Addison Russell.
Russell behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Addison Russell is dealt with for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. And Rizzo able to make the catch. In now, Jason Hayward. He popped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cain is there, and he has it for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass.
And the throw is in time to get it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now Lester's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Lester gets the sign. Here it is on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Digging in, Wilson Contreras, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Addison Russell looking to put the ball in.
Addison Russell.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now both runners on the move. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for the Cubs.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Moustakas is up with it, so they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Ready with the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He stays alive. Still 0-2. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Leading off the inning, Manny Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Zobrist. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So here now is the pitcher, Chase Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hernan Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. No runs, no hits. One error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Here's Zobrist now at second. Reined in. Throw on to first. Two gone. Now batting, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. One and one.
One ball, one strike.
Hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber racing back on the warning track. He made. Joaquin Soria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Lifetime numbers against Soria. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, cold strike, 0-1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Hit out towards second. And there goes the combined no-hitter. Striding in, Christian Yelich, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. On the move again from first. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Rounded down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Ryan Braun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And they'll take the bat out of Braun's hands here as he's walked intentionally. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. Braun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists.
And the center fielder is under it to make. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Aguilar moving to his left. No trouble with this one. And here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1, here it comes. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Sliders in for a strike.
One strike.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. No hits to this point. Hey now.
One ball, no strike.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. One out, nobody on. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Manny Pena will be next. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Baez is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
And that one just missed outside. Here's a strike. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Ben Zobrist would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled off. He struck him out. The third. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader. He'll try and lead things off. Travis Shaw will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, and you've got to be ready for the heat.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. In there for strike one. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 3. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Jon Lester. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them.
First open for business. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High in the air out to center field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrew Benintendi.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in as an offensive player.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Sliced hard on the ground. Nunez on the grass. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Now to the plate, Steve Pierce will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Machado has a play. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in, Sandy Leon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's on the move again from first. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Pulled toward right center field. Puig is there as he makes the catch. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, set to lead off the home half of the second. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Got him. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses. And he won't make it back to third as it's a botched squeeze attempt here as he becomes a very costly out number 2. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston.
First offering on its way.
J.D. Martinez.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. 0-1, here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bogaerts gloves it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Devers over to his right, and that ends the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Second baseman, Ryan
Fouled away.
Dozier.
Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Riding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air to center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Sale's ready. Here it is on 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Misses, ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of. Now at the plate, Chris Sale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2. A chance here for Dozier at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He doubled his last time through. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Popped him up. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. And trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Turner found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Benintendi will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Cody Bellinger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Oof, it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cody Bellinger becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Steve Pearce. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Oh, and they come in and get him again, and this is just not how you played the game. Stepping up to the plate, Sandy Leon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals 2nd. Nunez at 2nd with 2 down. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count.
Swing and a miss. That retires. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. Lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Devers has it, and it's a quick out number 1. In now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And this is taken in for the 2nd out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So striding forward now, Chris Sale. He was a ground out victim last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the lineup flips over and digging in, J.D. Martinez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He's running. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Here's Manny Machado now. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air. Sale just to the left of the mound. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sale sets. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out, his seventh of the... Here's Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Kemp has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pearce. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. High pop-up. Kershaw is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And that one got a piece of him. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bogaerts takes off. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to looking back. John Axford trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Count even now at 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and a strike now. Mitch Moreland will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Popped up. Number 68 shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
2 balls and a strike to count. Kemp in front at 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Number 9.
Sale gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Kenley Jansen will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Striding in, Chris Sale. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Now catching, number 68.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. One away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Here's a high pop-up. Dozier waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Keith Hembry comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Hembry playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Coming to the plate now, Kenley Jansen. Jock Peterson will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time. A A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where
a swing and a miss. Caleb Ferguson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for Boston.
A fastball that just misses inside. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, number 68. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp is there, and he'll make the catch. Stepping into the box, Caleb Ferguson.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher, number 64.
Number 13 is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Manny Machado now. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
All 1, no strike.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Way in front of that fastball. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ball 2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Now batting,
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make. Scott Alexander takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez, and he's turned into something of a human pincushion in this one. He's been hit 3 times. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Mitch Moreland. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Starting to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Hit in the air to left. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Heath Hembree. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he strikes him out here for out. Ready now, Scott Alexander.
Leading off for the Dodgers, pitcher, Scott Alexander.
Austin Barnes is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Popped up. Holt has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Nunez from shallow right on to. Dylan Floro gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 51.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.D. Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, number 68. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Yasiel Puig.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here's the 2-1 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up?
Matt Barnes takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Nunez scoops it up, throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Number 13.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Manny Machado.
Joe Kelly was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander who was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.